So at this point, you're probably wondering who the heck I am because you haven't seen me in a long time. Well, I know I've been really bad about making videos for the last 2 weeks. Trust me, I know. And you're thinking, no kidding, because I haven't made like any. I made like two. I think I've seriously made three in the last 2 weeks, but like I said, if you want to know what's been going on, watch my like last two or three videos. It has been insane and depressing and yeah. So I've been busy and every day just I don't want to sit and talk about what's going on because it's just been so blah. But yeah, it's it's I almost said December. It's December already, It's been like 12 months. No, I'm just kidding. It is February 13th. It's the day before Valentine's Day. Hopefully I'll look cuter for Valentine's Day. um, but couple things. This weekend we had Papa's funeral on Friday. That was went pretty well. So me and David sang a song at the funeral because Grammy wanted us to sing a song, and we sang and it went really well. And afterwards we got lots of compliments, which it's family and friends, and they're all so deep in the emotions. So yeah, you can expect a lot of compliments just for getting up there and doing something. Apparently, we have some family friends that went to Butler, a college I might be going to, and they're big on choir. Like it's a big like show, uh, like theater school, or it's big in that. That's what lots of people go for. And they went there, and they were telling my mom about, or asking my mom what I was gonna do, and she's like, "Oh, she's gonna go to Butler maybe and do dance team and da 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 da," and they were like, "She's not gonna do choir," and my mom's like, "No, she's never done choir. Like, I've never done choir, and except for like church choir, that doesn't count." And she's like, and they're like, "No, she needs to do choir. She needs to try out, cause apparently I'm really good." And I'm just like, I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm really good because I know that I'm not. Like, I can sing, yeah, but I'm not like really good. Like, especially if I sing right now, I'm not going to. If I did, I would sound really funny. Trust me, I know I'm one of those weird people. Like, I sing, I'm like, oh, that sounds pretty good. Like, I like that song. I can sing it okay. I record myself singing it like on my phone or something, or on this like webcam, and I sound so weird through the technology. Like I don't sound the same. It picks up weird things in my voices, like my voice, my sing. It's weird. Anyway, so I just know I'm not that good. Like I sang pretty well. Like that was a good song for my voice and all that. So I sang okay, but they're telling me they're like, no, you need to go. Tell them Ryan and Camila sent you. I'm just like, I don't think that's gonna work out. So anyway, that's usual. And then yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. And then Saturday we had a Rose Hill Festival, and for me it went pretty well. I'm pretty sure that our Valley show looked like a hot mess because we had new people and we didn't have a lot of time to practice. I mean, they worked their butts off. I know they did, and I'm not saying that they did badly. No one did badly. It was just all over the place because we didn't have time to clean it and make it look nice, and it was, So I feel like in a way it was like, but it was fun, and I think it went pretty well. We kind of freaked the audience out because we had like masks on, like over our faces, and we're like, you know. Anyway, so yeah, we had fun with that, and then my expression show went really well. I didn't drop anything. I dropped everything last time, but I didn't drop anything. I didn't drop anything in either of my shows. I had an awesome show. My family all loved it. I had like family that came. Brent came. Raven came. It was a lot of fun, and yeah, I was just really excited. Cause I don't think Alex ever came to see my Winter Guard show, which I got to see it this year. I was so excited. Excuse me. So it's good that I'm getting like my confidence back. I know I can do it. I just really got to work hard and focus. I just need to not freak out. And usually I don't have stage fright. That's not the problem. I don't know. I feel like I'm not quite sure what it is. I get so excited and my arms turn to jelly, and then my tosses like freak out and I don't do them right, and then I drop them. See, that's what happens. Anyway, but we have WGI regionals. Okay, that's Winter Guard International, meaning worldwide. Like, these are the videos that we watch of high school groups and, kids our age. These are the videos we watch at practice, and they say, this is what you need to look like. We're competing against these people. And I'm like, ah! like freak out, you know? So we're like hardcore practicing. We have practice tonight, and I practice Thursday night, of course. And then Saturday, we're in KC, Kansas City. And that's WGI Regionals. I'm not sure what school it's at, but if you watch this and you live in Kansas City, you should go see where WGI Regionals are at in Kansas City. And you should come see me. I'm part of Expressions Winter Guard. Our show's Beautiful Things, and I am will be the platinum blonde one with the long curly extensions. Where's the face? I have a solo rifle toss. I'm just kidding. So, yeah, like anybody's gonna actually come see it because that. If you do, you need to comment on this video because that would be really, really awesome if somebody came and saw me just because this YouTube video. Anyway, and stay and watch the other people, dude. These people are awesome. This is the big leagues, so I'm not saying we're gonna be awesome. I mean, I'm gonna do my danged best, but anyways, and oh, and Brent came back for the funeral. It was really nice. He got off work on Friday and he just came home on Thursday night and he went to the funeral with me and hung out with me all day basically. And then Saturday he came to my thing and we hung out all night afterwards. And then Sunday we got to hang out like all day every day this week basically, or this weekend. So, oh, also went to the mall with my cousins. Candyopolis. Look what they have. These are candy fried eggs. Or gummy. You like the gummy Krabby Patties? Mm, that's what they taste like. They're really good. And I love fried eggs, and I was like, I think I need to get one of those just because. And they're actually pretty good. Anyway. But yeah. All kinds of crazy crap is happening. When we went to Candyopolis, was with David and Miranda. We went to the mall. And when we left, I said, because I bought this bag of candy, and dude, this stuff adds up so much. I turned to David and I said, you know what candy is? And he started to answer me, and I go, besides pure sugar. And he's like, and I was like, hella expensive, that's what candy is. And we laughed about it for like ever. Anyway, but yeah, it was like $8 for a bag of candy. It was not that much. I was like, calm down, people. But yeah. And then I ended up getting a new outfit, new shoes for the funeral, which I was kind of excited about. Is that bad? I feel like that's bad that I was excited about my new outfit. I think we looked really nice, though, on stage. I like my extensions kind of wavy. Looks like Taylor Swift, you know. No. But yeah. And, watched Breaking Dawn. Finally, okay? I used to be like the biggest Twilight fan ever. I mean, no, every girl will claim to be the biggest Twilight fan ever, but seriously, I was the biggest Twilight fan ever. Okay. And then, remember when I was a sophomore, me and Lydia used to be like, oh my gosh, well, we're gonna be seniors when Breaking Dawn comes out. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. And I didn't see it until it came out. It came out on like Friday. I didn't see it until yesterday, Sunday. Yeah, it's a Monday, by the way. In case I didn't mention that. Not that you couldn't figure it out, because I did say it was the 13th. Anyway, but I saw it twice yesterday. Because I'd mentioned that I didn't see it, and Brent's sister and mom were like, oh my gosh, and we went and bought it. They said they were gonna buy it anyway, so I was like, okay. And, yeah, so we watched it. And then my parents texted me and called me. They said they rented it, and I'm like, I already watched it. And they're like, oh, okay, we'll start it. And like, I came home, watched it again, because it just started. I was walking the door, I was like, okay. So I watched it twice. Here's the only thing I have to say about it. They cut like my two favorite parts of that book out. I remember being really excited. First off, I remember being really excited to see the wolves talk. In the book, that happens at night, and it was way more dramatic. I feel like they made it really cheesy with the way they made the voices of the wolves. Like, you know, I'm really glad they didn't make the wolves' mouths move or anything, because I was afraid that was gonna happen. I was like, oh no, they're gonna be like, because I saw the like, wolves running around like yelling, Jake, 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 and it looked like their mouths were moving. I was like, no, they did not make the wolves talk. That's ridiculous. They didn't do that, but they made them like deep voiced. So this is like my okay. I had to make this into like a Breaking Dawn review, but that's what's on my mind. Okay, and like they just made it with the total. It's just cheesy the way they made him like go deep. Like you hear Taylor Lautner's little voice with like all this torque behind it, you know. I'm the grandson of Ephraim Black. Oh. Anyway, I was just like, ugh. And then it was in the daytime. It just made it way cheesy, I feel like. I liked the whole in the night, in the middle of the woods, they meet and discuss this. I don't know. I was kind of looking forward to seeing that. So, I don't know. I feel like they just made it all a little cheesier than it needed to be. You know, I feel like I think it was I don't know who directed that movie, but I feel like Eclipse and New Moon had New Moon was okay. It was actually really pretty good. Eclipse had like a bomb director. I forget what his name is, but I remember them talking about how the directing was going to be really good because of him, and it was really good, or I thought so. So I think he should have kept directing it. Why do we have to get a new director every time? I feel like that just makes it really inconsistent. At least we kept all the same actors. Not just more than you can say for some sagas. But anyways, yeah, seriously. So I feel like they made that cheesier. I felt like some of the parts looked fake. If you watch like the wedding scene, like when they're like saying their well, not when they're saying their vows, when like they're kissing, everything like behind them looks green screen, like in crappy green screen at that, like not good. It doesn't look like the other people are there in the same place as them. It's really weird. And the part where they're on their honeymoon in the water, like they don't look like they're there. And I figured out why. Okay, I know this might go like over your head because not because I'm smart, because I'm not very good at phrasing this. But you can see them like standing there in the water. Okay, like pretend my hand is them, and you're looking at them. Okay, see the light? There's a light right there. It's shining on them. The way the light reflects on them was different than the water because the moon is over here reflecting down on the water, so there should not be light coming from that direction. That's what it was. See? So it looked like they weren't in the water, but I think they were. Maybe they just had a light there, and it just messed with the whole balance of things. I know that's stupid, but I just felt like I was like, we couldn't find some water. Like it looks like they're computerized water. Couldn't just get some water? Like, could we not afford water? We can afford a green screen, but no water. Like, anyway, I'm like, I feel like I can make this scene a little better in my backyard. Of course, the water's nasty in my backyard. Anyway, but yeah, and I felt like they lingered way too much on the honeymoon scene. I was like, dude, this is rated PG-13. Like, I understand that the book is a little more, detailed than that. I totally get it. But it was like a little too long. I was watching it with my family. My mom was like, is this appropriate for the boys to watch? And I'm just like, yeah, because I'd already seen it and they didn't show anything, which is true. But I'm like, dude, like, okay, we get the point. We get what's gonna happen. Like, after he breaks the headboard, I think we should be done. Like, that's all that needed to be shown. And then, like, in the morning, she wakes up and she's, like, looking at herself in the mirror and she's, like, touching herself. Like, it's so weird. And she's like, I get that. I know they're getting for dramatic. And I like the song they played during it, by the way. I don't know, random note. But I was just like, do we have to watch this again? Do we have to, like, go through what just happened that before? I think we can put it together. And the kids that aren't old enough to put it together, like some of my brothers maybe, don't need to put it together. You know what I mean? I'm just like, God, like, we just lingered way too much on that. We also lingered way too much on, Bella dramatically staring into space, like, through half the movie. Or, or pacing. I'm just saying, so much of that. And not enough of my favorite parts. Like, Edward pulls Jacob out of the house and asks him to ask Bella to reconsider about keeping the baby. There's more to that in the book. Edward asks Jacob to ask her to reconsider, but he also asks her, or asks him to ask her to have his babies. Remember, he says she could have puppies. Edward says that to Jacob, meaning, hey, Jake, go in there and ask Bella to have your babies. Because she really wants kids, and I just want her to live. Yep, he didn't even ask. I like, oh god, I like rewound that part to make sure I didn't miss something because I was kind of like distracted. I don't remember what. The first time I watched it, I was like, when he says something like, just ask her to live, just ask her to, get rid of the baby, basically. And he says, okay, and then goes inside. I was like, wait, did I miss the part where he asked her to ask me? And I was like, what? Or what? Nope, I didn't miss it, and they didn't include it. I was like, god. I was so looking forward to seeing how that was gonna go. Like, I was like, that was gonna be so funny in an awkward, weird way, I was like, ah. And also the part where Jacob if you, I guess I'll have to give some background. And I already gave the kids some background because today, Kat and Lexi informed me they've never read the book, so I had to explain to them what my favorite parts are that they need to know about. Anyway, and like the part where Edward can hear the baby talking inside. Okay, in the book, that happens in the house with everyone in the room, and Jacob gets upset because he's like, oh, now I'm alone. I'm the only one who hates this thing now because it's killing Bella, and it hurts because he loves Bella. She's such a witch. I have room to talk. Anyway, but and then Edward is like, here, throws her the keys, throws him the keys, and he's like, go. And he runs out of the house and goes into town and tries to imprint on somebody so that he'll forget about Bella. And he like runs into this random girl and he's trying to imprint on her, but you know, can't make it happen. It just happens. So anyway, that whole bit, I was really looking forward to that too. But no, I didn't include that at all. I was like, just like an eclipse. Eclipse was even worse though. My favorite part was like 4 words. 4 words. Yeah, 4 words. Okay? And it was after Jacob. I know, like bouncing around movies now. But after Jacob gets hurt in the whole vampire werewolf battle thing, Bella goes to visit him, and you know, she tells him basically, no, I choose Edward. And when she leaves, she says, I love you. Or she's supposed to say, I forget how exactly it ends, but I remember she walks out and she's like about to walk out and she comes back in. And I'm waiting for it to happen. And then she just leaves. And I'm like, what? Because what she was supposed to do is say, I love you. And then he's supposed to say, I love you more. And then she leaves. I like cry every time I read that in the book. And they didn't even put it in the movie. See, they just don't, they just have something against me and my favorite parts. I just don't. Yeah, see, there's my sappy girliness coming out. I love you more. I just, oh, so sad. So true. So sad. Anyway, and then she just leaves because she knows it's true. But anyways, ugh, I was, yeah. So I was like, I mean, it was okay. Like, I didn't hate the movie. I hate when people freak out. Like, oh my god, it's not exactly like the book. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Or whether it's like the book or not, I hate it. They made this, that, and it was just cheesy and did. Yeah, it's cheesy, and some of it was stupid and crappy and weird, and they could have done a lot of things better. They can always do things better. Nobody's perfect, see? But I'll watch it again. Like, hell, like, you know, let's say you make a better movie. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I might not be able to make a better movie. Saying, you know. Anyways, so I'm not gonna complain about it. I mean, like, those are my complaints. There you go. But I did not hate the movie. It was okay. I mean, I watched it twice. If I would have hated it, I would not have watched it again. And heck, I really kind of want to watch it right now, but I have homework I'm supposed to be doing. Wow, this video went a lot longer than I thought it was going to. I can think of a bajillion other funny things to say. Okay, in American Idol, deja vu. Have I said this before? I think I have. Crap. I'm gonna say it again. If I already have said it, I'm sorry. I'm considering not watching American Idol for the rest of the season, which is, I'm going to watch it. I know I am, but I say that because Travis isn't on there. There was this guy, Travis, and he tried out last year, and he's really good, and he didn't make it through very far. He tried it again, and he made it again, and like the first elimination round, you know, all the people, you're going to Hollywood, all the people in Hollywood, first elimination round, he got let go. Okay, this guy is gorgeous. He's tall. He's really dark. He's got like dark skin, and these eyes are like deep brown, like so deep brown. You could like lose yourself in them. And his teeth are so white, and he just cute as little puppies. He looks like a little puppy dog. He's like, he got little glasses, so he's kind of like nerdy looking, but he's so cute. And he had an awesome voice. He sings so good. And they let him go the first elimination round. I was like, ah, like, and he was just so good that I'm like really mad about it. But I'm excited to see some other people. So we'll see if I get to watch any more really this season. I hope so. Okay. Well, I gotta go now and do homework. I'll pretend to do homework. I really need to do my homework. Okay. I should look at practice tonight. So I look like crap, but I'll look cute tomorrow for Valentine's Day. Okay. Bye.